Okay, dreamer please.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're checking out Gigantus T15 raid, and this is one of the toughest raids at this point. Okay, I'm gonna tell you guys the builds that I'm using. Again, I'm using more Immortal and Revive accessories because survivability is a really big issue in this raid, and hence I'm resorting to these accessories in order to even play. Okay, so the team I'll be using, it consists of Gilahan, Len, and Karin. The DPS, for instance, you can use Cosette, you can use Dylan's, you can use Chris, you can even use Rachel. Either one is fine. And take note, the formation I'm using is actually the Swift formation because I actually need the speed to outrun his AoEs. So when you immediately begin the match, you need to turn on your rally. Rally all your heroes, do a quick swoop behind him, and then turn off the rally and control Gilahan alone to tank all the initial basic attacks. He will do a gunshot and then a straight line here. I don't know why I didn't dodge that. And then he will do a small mini circle attack, and then he will do the donut shape attack. Okay, make sure all your heroes are in the inner circle. And then he'll do claw split. This starting is pretty standard. Okay, and then of course after claw split he will rush and do a big scale AoE. From there on you can actually use Gilahan to swoop behind him again. Make sure you try to bait his attack and then dodge it. Okay, I think that's the most efficient way to dodge attacks here. So if you are lucky enough, he will try to use his ultimate here. Otherwise, he will call on his 3 minions, which I will explain what to do when they come out later. If he uses his ultimate here, then that's very good for you because you can deal a lot of damage in a short period of time, just a few minutes, in the opening. But make sure you control whoever he is targeting after that, because he tends to change targets, especially if your Gilahan is a little far off, because this is a little annoying in that case. So when he starts to come out everyone, kill Congero immediately, because Congero comes out a little earlier than the rest. Okay, after you've killed Congero, I think the next best thing is to kill Gambiro, because Gambiro is actually far away. So if you manage to run to Gambiro, you actually give yourself some time for Gigantus to catch up to you, because as you saw earlier on, he did use Claw Split. So if you run to Gambiro, he will still be charging, and then he will take some time to run to you. And make sure your heroes are kind of nearby, because as you can see here, I completely couldn't outrun, and I could have died if I don't have Immortal accessories. I had to use my pet to heal, emergency healing, okay? But after that, it is again about controlling who he's targeting. He will do basic attacks again. If you're lucky, he will do another suppression, okay? Of course, these are all part of the RNG. Whether he uses his ultimate more or less, is really subjected to your luck. And if you get a run where he doesn't use much ultimates, then it can be really tough. Okay, I have to admit. It is during these periods where you can throw in a lot of damage while also avoiding a lot of damage taken. So yep, here he targets Gilahan again, which is great. While he's still calling everyone out, kill Congero, and then go for Gambiro while he's running to you. As you can see, he's not even near you yet. And then you can kill Tuba. That's the last one. Tuba has a little low HP if I'm not wrong, so I think he's easy to kill. Okay, then sometimes he will call out these minions as well. These minions, as you all know, since T1 to T10, just run. And once you feel that the coast is clear, then you can start to attack him again. Of course, making sure that you are controlling the hero he's targeting and running with him or her. In this case, it's my Karin. As you can see here, he immediately changes target to Cosette because she's the furthest hero, and yeah, he does do that to the furthest hero, whereby he will jump on them. So what you can do is, whoever you are controlling, just turn on the rally and pull the furthest hero out of that range, and you should be fine. Okay, unfortunately I missed it just now, but yeah, you should be fine. Here he's still aiming my Cosette, which is very unfortunate, so that kind of sucks. If he does target your DPS, then you will lose out on the damage duration as well. But thankfully he did do ultimate here, and I managed to suppress him again for the 3rd time. So I think I'm saving a lot of time on these moments. So as you can see here, after he wakes up from his suppression, he will do some basic attacks. This is the time you have to catch your momentum in terms of your dodging, okay? Because once you practice enough, you will realize that there is actually a timing to his basic attacks, and you can actually run before he uses the basic attack to dodge them. Again here, I try to kill Kongaro first and then I go for Gambiro. Try to navigate your way through the red things, the red areas. It can get really chaotic, okay, I have to admit, because it took me so long as well. And if your DPS uses their ultimates on the minions, so be it, to be honest, because I think there's just too much to take note of. But if you can save the ultimate for Gigantus, then even better, you know. At this point, I'm really just running for my life. It is very stressful. Because you can still see the minions, they're still trying to catch me, and these minions, they are taking even longer to settle. So try to get to a point whereby you can actually control your heroes, or rather get to a point whereby he stabilizes on the target. And in this case here, he stabilizes on my Karin, but at this point I don't really need Karin anymore, because as long as he doesn't aim for my Cosette or my Gilahan, I think all is good, okay? I hope all the parts previously in front were explained properly and you can see how I actually maneuvered my heroes, because the back part, you know, is really just about surviving. I was running a lot for my life. So yeah, I hope this video helped, and good luck on your quest to conquer Gigantus and get your moonstones. And just to show you guys some of the fails that happen, these things can happen to you, so just take note. Over here, yeah, Gilahan is a little weak, to be honest, okay, and if you stay at one point for too long, if you don't dodge his all these semicircle attacks, you're gonna die. The problem with these minions is that while you're running for your life, the other things, the other his what you call that, his slaves, they are all still hitting you from afar. So that is a very problematic thing. And the moment Gilahan dies, the burns all just come in, and you know, it's extremely difficult unless you have a pet that removes debuffs like Ming pet or Yonhee, you know, otherwise it's going to be very troublesome. Okay, so for my masteries, again I'm on defensive masteries, as you can see, for level 95, level 15, and of course you need your status effect resistance increases on level 50 and level 85 or 90, 90, yeah, correct, 90. This is my Divinity, start with the red, and then the greens, and then the blues. For my hero potentials, Cosette is on max attack, your DPS should be on max attack, okay, no matter what. And then for your Karin, try to boost her HP and defenses. Okay, for Gilahan, I think this setup, the 666 setup, is not going to be the most optimal, because as you can see, he did take quite a bit of damage. Okay, if you don't have sufficient gear or good gear built, I think you should pump his defense and HP even higher than mine. 666 is just not gonna cut it that much. Okay, for my Blend, she's only on 333. Okay, so obviously you will want her also to have some form of attack if you want, or some defense and bulk, so that she survives longer, because ultimately you need her to suppress. So these are some considerations you can make in order to have a smoother run. Okay, so I hope this video helped, and if it did, do give a like and subscribe to my channel. Big shout out to my channel members Christopher, Tom, Gonzalo, Jeremy, Fahas, Bilal, Yamaki, and Reggie for their support. Stay tuned for more videos. Thank you so much, and see you!